Let's take a look at a Micro ATX motherboard. This capable performer from ASRock represents a bargain that's too hard to ignore. If you're looking for a step up from entry-level Z-series motherboards and don't mind the Micro ATX form factor, this is a great motherboard to go with. At the manufacturer's suggested retail price, which is even lower these days, this motherboard is quite wallet-friendly. Of course, that does still come at a cost. We'll go over those so that you can scroll past without wasting time. It lacks an M2 slot, there's no support for SATA Express, and it does not feature SLI support as well. Now, that is substantial, but for the price, we can't count them as cons. This is because people buying this motherboard simply won't be bothered by those things. Since the M2 slot in the Z97 is limited by slower speeds, it's impractical to buy an M2 drive. SATA Express is great, but most people won't benefit much just from gaming. SLI itself is an outdated feature, and most games lack support for it these days. What you're left with is a board that nails the fundamentals. You get a capable 4-phase Vrm design, which is still decent for overclocking, despite what you may initially think. You even get a USB 3.1 Gen 1 header, 4 USB 3.1 Gen 1 ports, and 2 USB 2 ports. The software suite is also great, and this is a feature we miss from previous generation motherboards today. All in all, we get a motherboard that's great for the price. Where it lacks in features, it makes up for in its excellent pricing. It also looks quite good, thanks to the mostly black PCB and blue heat sinks that accent it beautifully. And to sum it up, we like the appealing and competitive price. It is small and compact, it's decent in terms of overclocking, and the Thunderbolt is a great addition. On the downside, the BIOS could be a bit better, and it's not as sturdy as competitors. Our rating for Vrm Design is 8 out of 10. Aesthetics is 8 out of 10. Connectivity is 7 out of 10. Value for your money is 9 out of 10. For an overall rating of 8 out of 10. Do you think another motherboard's better? Check another video where we review the top 5 motherboards for the Intel i7-4790K.